Congratulations, we have finished day 2. Are you excited? Are you feeling the energy? Are you starting to see what's possible for you in your future, not just in real estate, but in your entire life? I mean, through what we're doing, it is going to seriously transform you, and so I'm super excited. So I wanted to give a quick summary of day 2. So we talked about our wedding list. We did our wedding list, our top 100. We had fun with that exercise. It's such a fun exercise to do. I love to dream. I love to dream, but we got it down on paper. We got our top 100, or maybe your top 50, your top 75. Don't get stuck on the numbers. You want to really focus on the activity itself. Now remember, I gave you the outline of this entire course, and we have this big event coming up on day 9, right? And so we're super excited. So everything that we're building up for, we are going to be able to add people to our wedding list. So don't get frustrated or upset or down because you don't have 100 yet. I have a feeling that you probably do, but if you don't, you are by the end of this week. I can absolutely guarantee it. So we talked about also the database. We gave you some examples, how important the database is, the nourishing our database and keeping it healthy. We also talked, you found a mentor. You found a mentor in your office. That's someone that is gonna be there to answer questions, to guide you, all of that, really important. We talked contracts as well. We have gone through what a listing contract is. You've seen what it is. And again, you got to use the right forms per your state. We talked about a buyer brokerage agreement. We've talked about a buyer loyalty agreement. And we've talked about a purchase agreement. We've gone over the overviews of all of those. So now you are educated on what it takes to complete or fill out one of those agreements. And again, every day you're going to be filling out agreements. So guess what? Day 2, what's one of your exercises? Besides the 10, 10, 10, we are going to be completing agreements. So your task today is I want you to write 2 mock agreements, 2 mock contracts. One of them is going to be a buyer brokerage contract. And the second one is I want you to do a listing contract. And so what I want you to do with the listing contract is you're actually going to be, I want you to list your neighbor's house or list your own house. I want you to go in on MLS. I want you to pull the data the way it needs to be pulled from the tax registry. And I want you to fill in the blanks on a listing agreement, have a term and everything, 6 months, 9 months, a year, put a price on it, do your CMA. I want you to fill out the listing paperwork. And I also want you to be sure on the listing paperwork to include all of the forms. So if the house was built before 1978, guess what we're going to include? Lead-based paint disclosure. Whatever forms that are relevant to the area that you're working in, we want to make sure we complete the listing agreement in its entirety. You're also going to be filling out a buyer brokerage agreement, which you already did yesterday, so we are good to go with that. And I want you just to start getting in to the practice of filling out these agreements. You are going to fill out more agreements. That's what we're doing. We're writing contracts. Remember the top 3 things. We're writing a contract, talking to somebody about writing a contract, we're doing something to get us in front of somebody that's going to write a contract. And that's the focus of success in real estate. I hope you guys had an awesome day 2. Look forward to the FAQ video at the end of each day. And again, with our program, we're going to be having opportunities where you can present questions and we can get those answered as well. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.